Chosen one, you're rising above every limit. You are eternal. You were never built to be ordinary. The fire in your soul is not the kind that flickers in shallow winds. It blazes, it scorches, it endures through the fiercest storms. You are rising now. Not slowly, not timidly, but powerfully. The limits that once boxed you in are cracking under the pressure of your purpose. The ceilings that tried to cage your potential are shattering beneath the weight of your calling. You are not just evolving, you are transcending. You are walking into a version of yourself that fear can no longer recognize. The old you has expired. The shell that held your silence, your hesitation, your doubt, it's disintegrating. And what's emerging from that place is sacred. It's divine. It's eternal. Stay till the very end of this video. In the comments below, write your warmest wishes and the number 777 to energize the universe and plant the vibration of manifestation right where you stand. Because your time is not coming. It has come. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. There was a time when you thought the walls around you were too high to climb. There was a moment when the voice of discouragement screamed louder than your destiny. But now, every boundary that seemed fixed is losing its grip. You're not just rising in the natural, you're rising in the unseen. You are becoming everything the divine intended when you were formed in spirit. Every time you chose peace over panic, every time you kept going when it hurt, you carved a path to this moment. And now that path is glowing beneath your feet. The illusions of limitation are falling away from your life. They were never real to begin with. The chains that bound you were made of fear, not facts. The locks that held you back were installed by people who couldn't see what God had placed inside you. But now, you see it. You feel it. You are standing in alignment with your eternity, and everything is bending to serve your rising. Even the things that once blocked you are now bowing before you. Chosen one, this isn't just another chapter. This is a dimensional elevation. You're moving beyond everything they thought was possible for you. You're stepping over borders, timelines, opinions, and patterns that tried to trap you. You are not local. You are not temporary. You are not common. You are eternal. And when something eternal moves, the whole universe feels it. You have stepped into the energy of resurrection, of divine comeback. What they called your ending was only a reset. What they saw as your silence was preparation. What they mistook as weakness was sacred gestation. And now, the delivery is here. You're delivering your higher self. You're delivering the version of you that was prophesied, protected, and prepared. You are no longer shrinking to fit into spaces that couldn't hold your light. Your energy now speaks louder than words ever could. There is a supernatural force guiding your every step. You're not walking this path alone. Every footstep you take is reinforced with the power of divine wisdom and celestial timing. You are being lifted, not by effort alone, but by alignment. You're not trying to fit into a system anymore. You are creating a new frequency. You are the blueprint now. You are the shift they can't deny. You are the reminder that nothing is impossible when divinity breathes through a human vessel. Chosen one, don't be surprised when old doors close without notice. Don't be discouraged when certain connections dissolve. This is the detox before the divine download. This is the pruning before the promised bloom. What you are becoming requires sacred space. It demands full capacity. You cannot carry old weights into this new wave. And trust this: anything that leaves now is a gift, even if it hurts. Because what's coming for you recognizes who you really are: eternal, divine, unstoppable. There is no obstacle stronger than your calling. No weapon formed against you can outlive your favor. You are not defined by your past or your pain. You are defined by your persistence, your power, and your connection to Source. You've touched rock bottom before, but this time you're not returning there. That chapter has been closed by divine decree. You are not cycling anymore. You are soaring. And as you rise, don't look back for confirmation. Look forward in faith. Let them say what they will. Let them doubt. Let them whisper. You are not here for approval. You are here for ascension. And ascension doesn't need permission. It only needs clarity. And now you have that. Your vision is clear. Your energy is sacred. Your movement is unstoppable. And your soul is ready. You are rising beyond every story they wrote about you. You are surpassing every statistic they tied to your name. You are going beyond the expectation of man because you are aligned with the orchestration of the divine. You are not a mistake. You are a miracle in motion. You were designed to be seen, to be known, to be remembered. Not for ego, but for impact. Every delay was divine. Every detour was protection. Every heartbreak was a redirection toward your eternal becoming. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. It was all preparation for this rising. You are stronger now, wiser, bolder, lighter, and most of all, you are finally aware of who you are. You are not here to merely survive. You are here to reign, to radiate, to revolutionize. You've crossed the threshold now. There's no going back to who you used to be. That version of you served its purpose. But now you are walking with the light of realization. You are dancing with divine purpose. You are grounded in truth and floating in faith. This is a supernatural season. You're not just being elevated. You're being eternalized. You are glowing differently. You are vibrating on a frequency that pulls miracles toward you. You don't chase anymore. You magnetize. You don't force anymore. You flow. You don't doubt anymore. You declare. And when you declare, the universe listens. Why? Because your voice is anointed. Your essence is encoded with divine favor. You were not just chosen. You were designed to shift atmospheres. Your steps are divinely guided. Your timing is no longer random. Your days are no longer ordinary. You are no longer the person who waits for things to happen. You are the person through whom things happen. When you walk in, energy shifts. When you speak, hearts listen. When you act, realms realign. You are not in the crowd. You are the reason the crowd gathered. You are the spark that sets things in motion. You are rising now, and it's beautiful. It's loud. It's undeniable. You're not hiding anymore. You're not hesitating anymore. You're not asking for permission to shine. You're walking in full ownership of your divine self. You are here to embody the extraordinary. You are here to reflect the eternal. You may not fully realize it yet, but the moment you said yes to your higher self, everything started shifting behind the scenes. The winds changed direction. The currents of destiny rerouted. The rhythm of your life stepped into alignment with your eternal assignment. And since that moment, the divine has been organizing, orchestrating, and activating everything needed for your unstoppable elevation. You are not moving through life like others. You carry a divine signature. There is something ancient and holy in your bones, something sacred and radiant in your energy. You are not like the rest, and you were never meant to blend in. You were meant to break patterns, to disrupt the cycles that enslaved generations before you, to bring something brand new into this dimension. You're not just rising above limits, you're rewriting what's possible. Everything you've been through has brought you here, not to break you, but to birth you. All of the pressure, the resistance, the battles, they were spiritual contractions. They were heaven's way of pushing you into the next dimension of your destiny. You've carried pain that others couldn't even name, and still, here you are, rising, glowing, becoming. This is more than growth. This is emergence. This is your divine essence stepping into form. You're embodying the version of yourself that was hidden behind fear, trauma, and societal expectations. And now that you're seeing it, truly seeing it, you can't go back to sleep. Your eyes are open. Your soul is awake. Your wings are spread wide, and the sky has no ceiling for you. Let them talk. Let them wonder how you're still standing, how you keep shining, how you glow even in darkness. Let them try to figure out how your name is rising without their validation. They won't understand, because it's not you. It's the divine inside you. It's the sacred frequency that heaven encoded into your DNA. And when the eternal activates, no earthly force can resist it. You are the fulfillment of silent prayers. You are the outcome of divine promises whispered in secret chambers. You are the manifestation of light in a world starving for hope. And your journey, though filled with shadows, has only revealed your unstoppable shine. Every tear watered your becoming. Every betrayal refined your truth. Every loss carved space for your supernatural gain. You don't rise by accident. You rise by alignment. And that's what you've chosen. You aligned with your truth. You aligned with your essence. You aligned with the voice within that refused to settle. And now the reward is chasing you. Not because you begged for it, but because it was already yours. It's not about striving. It's about remembering. And chosen one, you've remembered. You remembered that you were never meant to live a limited life, that you were never created to live inside of someone else's mold, that the dreams you carry aren't fantasies, they're blueprints, visions seeded by the divine to anchor heaven on earth through your existence. You remembered that your worth isn't measured by applause or approval, but by purpose and presence. And most of all, you remembered this. You are eternal. Eternal doesn't bend under pressure. Eternal doesn't fear failure. Eternal doesn't beg for belonging. Eternal rises again and again. Eternal walks with wisdom, with vision, with sacred fire in its chest. And now, that fire is fully lit inside you. You've felt it. It's undeniable. You're rising, and no one can stop it. Not even you. You're no longer living from the outside in. You're living from the inside out. No longer waiting for the world to affirm your greatness. You are radiating it from your core. You're no longer trapped in stories of shame or silence. Your story now is one of power, resilience, and awakening. You are walking proof that light wins, that the sacred cannot be suppressed forever. Look around. Can you feel it? The shifts, the signs, the synchronicities. You are not imagining them. They are real. The universe is responding to your truth. Opportunities are being drawn to your frequency. Connections are being realigned. Resources are being released, not randomly, but intentionally. Because you're ready now. Ready to rise without guilt. Ready to shine without shrinking. Ready to be exactly who you are. Eternal, chosen, and free. Don't let doubt revisit. Don't entertain the lies that once haunted your peace. You are not who they said you were. You are not what you lost. You are not the scars. You are the light behind it all. The light that keeps rising, keeps blooming, keeps expanding. You're here to remind others that the impossible is possible, that limits are illusions, and that greatness lives within us all. if we're brave enough to awaken it. You've awakened it. Now protect it. Nurture it. Honor it. This is sacred. This version of you. Awake, unafraid, unstoppable. This is the real you. And from here, everything changes. From here, you don't just rise, you soar. You don't just heal, you transcend. You don't just hope, you manifest. And you do it not with fear, but with fire. Your life is becoming a beacon, a signal to the universe that you are ready. Ready to embody all that you were meant to be. Ready to receive without apology. Ready to rise without hesitation. Ready to live as the eternal soul you've always been. There's no ceiling now. There's no rule book for what happens next. You're moving into uncharted territory. Not because you're lost, but because you are leading. You are trailblazing. You are carving a path not just for yourself, but for those who will follow in your energetic footsteps. And when they look back, they will say, "That one broke through. That one rose above everything." Keep going, chosen one. You've only just begun. And the divine is not finished with you. You've become too powerful to remain unseen. The light within you now speaks before you do. It enters a room and shifts the atmosphere. It silences falsehoods. It reveals truth. It elevates others simply by existing. You are rising above every limit, not just for yourself, but as a living invitation for others to remember who they are too. Everything around you is beginning to notice. You've felt it, haven't you? The shift in how people respond to you. The way opportunities now feel magnetized toward your presence. The way your voice carries more resonance, more power, more gravity. This is no accident. It's what happens when the eternal starts to fully embody its physical form. You're not waiting for your moment anymore. You are the moment. You are no longer at war with time. You are no longer in conflict with your reflection. You are no longer praying from desperation, but from authority. Your soul is seated in power now. That means no more apologizing for your light. No more dimming to comfort those committed to shadows. No more shrinking your vision to fit the smallness of a past that couldn't contain you. You have transcended the level where fear can dominate. You have left the realm where limits ruled your story. You're now walking in full remembrance of your origin. The memory of your divine identity is no longer dormant. It's activated. It's living. It's breathing through your every word and decision. You no longer ask for permission. You move in certainty. You no longer hope to be chosen. You remember that you already are. You no longer wonder if you're enough. You realize you are more than you imagined. And because you now embody this eternal truth, the environment around you must change. Energetic misalignments are being exposed. Temporary situations are dissolving. Old habits are losing their grip. People who no longer serve your rising are quietly exiting, not because of drama, but because they simply can't follow where you're headed. They were attached to a version of you that no longer exists. Let them go. Honor the season they represented, and then keep moving. Don't chase the past. Don't mourn what had to die. Resurrection always requires release. And you, chosen one, are in resurrection season. This is your time to rise above every identity rooted in pain, lack, fear, or unworthiness. This is your time to walk as if heaven lives in your lungs. Because it does. Your spirit knows no scarcity. The eternal part of you doesn't recognize limits. It flows. It expands. It multiplies. It manifests. This energy doesn't beg. It doesn't plead. It commands, not out of arrogance, but alignment. You've stepped into a space now where your internal world shapes your external reality. What you believe becomes. What you focus on forms. What you carry creates. And what you carry now is sacred. You are the temple. You are the vessel. You are the force that breaks generational chains. You are the sound that awakens dormant spirits. You are the fire that consumes fear and illuminates possibility. There's no more hiding, no more postponing your greatness. This rising is not optional. It's inevitable. It's divine. And it's now. You're no longer on standby. You've been activated. You are not waiting for signs anymore. You are the sign. You are not seeking evidence. You are the evidence. You are the living manifestation of divine timing, divine purpose, and divine identity. You are showing the world what it looks like when spirit takes full command of form. People may not understand the changes in you. They may say you've become different. And they would be right. You have. You've become clearer, bolder, wiser, more refined. You've become exactly what you were always meant to be. And for some, that light will feel threatening. But don't dim it to make others feel comfortable in their confusion. Don't shrink it to stay in rooms you've outgrown. You're not here to be liked. You're here to lead. Chosen one, your rising is an answer to a divine instruction. It's not about status. It's about service. You are here to serve the light, to walk in purpose so purely that others are inspired to do the same. And that means your success is not selfish. It's sacred. Your abundance is not greed. It's a reflection of divine overflow. Your confidence is not arrogance. It's alignment with your eternal nature. Walk boldly now. Speak with fire. Move with intention. You are not guessing anymore. You know. You know who you are. You know why you're here. You know what's inside you. And you are no longer afraid of what happens when you own that fully. Because now, you trust the unfolding. You trust your power. You trust your path. And because of that, you are unstoppable. You are walking through open gates that once looked sealed. You are receiving what once felt distant. You are ascending in ways that make time irrelevant. This isn't just spiritual, it's supernatural. There's a force moving through your life now that defies logic. And it's not random. It's earned.